It's Professor Moylan, and this video deals with creating instructional videos using Panopto. Now, a couple of issues up front. You need to have downloaded it. Not just your institution, you need to download it for yourself. It's easy, and we'll see how to do that in a second. You only have to do that once. Figure out what you want to record, whether it's PowerPoint or video or audio. Figure out where you are going to store it or save it. Okay, now what to record? Video, that is what is on your screen. So if I'm walking students through Excel or QuickBooks or something like that. PowerPoint, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm recording PowerPoint in Panopto. Or audio, although this is easy, but I've got an even easier way that is in the separate standalone video on using audio. But if you can figure out how to do video or PowerPoint, you'll be able to figure out audio in here. But I'd suggest an even easier way is to use the tool Audacity. Okay, present whatever's on your screen. Here's how you do that. That's if you're using another application other than PowerPoint. Turn on Panopto, hit record, start walking your students through whatever it is that you're trying to show them, and when you're all done, hit stop in Panopto. Okay, if you're presenting PowerPoint, what you need to do is obviously create your PowerPoint and then present it. I think it's a good idea to prepare, but don't script. When you are presenting your slides, it's just as if you were doing it in the front of the classroom. Your animation works, but I don't think you should get too crazy or fancy with that stuff. Now, even though you're in PowerPoint, do remember this. You can use screen captures to cover other programs like Excel. This is a video, a 7-minute video that I had to walk the students through how to solve the Chapter 9 mini case problem number 2. And I used Excel for that and did a complete screen capture of Excel showing me typing the numbers into the cells and using the formulas and so on and so forth. But sometimes I just like to not actually be in Excel, but show the students what it was and really blow it up. And so I can do that by simply using screen captures of Excel and pasting them in a PowerPoint. I do that all the time. Okay, now let's make sure that you've got the Panopto downloaded. So go into Tool link in Blackboard. You click on the little plus button up there, and then go down to Tool link because you're going to add a tool. If you haven't already done Panopto, you're going to add this tool. So you click on that, and you're going to need to name where you're going to put it. I just named mine videos. Not very original. Okay, where am I going to put the stuff? I can put it in my separate class, buckets or somewhere else, or I can add a new folder there. When it's time to create, that's what I want to click. I want to create. And I shouldn't have even talked about those folders because you can do that after the fact when you're all done where you're going to figure out where to put it. Okay, when you hit create, this is what we want to do. We want to record a new session. I have never touched the beta, so I can't speak to that. But the record a new session works fine for me, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's what I've been using. When you click on that record a new session, this is what your screen looks like. And then it says open Panopto. If you have Panopto installed, you can open it from here. I'd just click on open Panopto, see if it's there. If it's not, it'll tell you it's not there, and then you need to download it. And so there you see the little button for download. So then go ahead and download Panopto. Now, when you open Panopto, it is now ready to start recording. So your screen is going to change, and it's going to look like this. Let me go ahead and blow that up, but I'll turn the webcam off before I blow it up. That's one of your options. So the video, the default is if you've got a webcam hooked up, the default is it sees the webcam and it thinks you want to use the webcam. But you can click that little arrow off to the right there and turn the webcam off, which is what I did here. Make sure that you've got the right microphone there. Quality standard, this is the default standard, and I would leave it there unless for some reason you need higher quality resolution. Interestingly enough, you might think that standard, there would be a worse than and a better than. Actually, standard is the worst. and then there's 2 levels better than that. But I think for almost every single usage, standard works just fine. Capture computer audio. Make sure that this is checked if you plan to be doing something like playing a video like from YouTube in the middle of your, Panopto presentation. But I would go ahead and turn it off if you're not planning on needing whatever sounds your computer is generating. If you don't turn it off, it probably is not going to hurt you. But if your email is set up to ding when you get a new email, you'll be in the middle of recording your Panopto session and you get incoming email, and your students will hear that ding because it'll be recording that. Okay, are you going to capture PowerPoint? That's what I'm doing right now, although it's not checked, but I'd gone back and checked that and unchecked Capture Main Screen. Capture Main Screen is where you're just capturing whatever is showing on the screen. Okay, that was the default up there. I went ahead and turned the webcam off, and as soon as I turn the webcam off, it goes like that. Now look over to the right. PowerPoint is open because I've said, you can see there in my secondary sources, I'm capturing PowerPoint. PowerPoint is open, but it is not currently presenting. Check that box, start presenting when recording starts. And if you check that box when the recording starts, up comes your first slide and away you go. Yeah, you've practiced your slides. You know what's going to be there. And so you literally just walk through your slides. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just walking through my slides. And then when I'm all done, I hit the done button. Now, here's a good point. The recording is being done in Panopto. That little icon that I've got the red box around, that's the Panopto icon. But I've gone over and I'm working in PowerPoint right now, so Panopto is not open. So when I want to stop, I need to go find the Panopto application, which is why I always close all of my windows when I'm recording from PowerPoint, or when I'm using it for like Excel. I close every application that I'm not using so that it's real easy for me to, when I need to stop, go find Panopto and stop. And when it's time to stop, what you want to do is go find Panopto and hit that big red stop button there at the end. Okay, I'm not going to go hit that button because I'm not actually stopping this Panopto session. There's a couple of other things that I want to point out. Once you've stopped, it now saves your Panopto project. Now notice here, it literally gives me the timing of every new element that showed up on screen. So I can go in after the fact if I want to and edit that. If you look up the little on the upper right hand menu, the little pencil there, that's your edit tool. If you click on edit, look at this. It has given me on a case-by-case basis what I'm saying, that P1, that's my audio, SL, that's what's showing on the screen. Notice I am talking for about, it looks like 7 seconds or so between the first slide and the second slide. See that little scissors tool there? If I want to, I can go in and clip. Oh, I didn't mean to cover that one. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I can clip and get that out of there. Truth be told, you're probably not going to want to be messing around with that. But just in case you get really bold, that's a cool capability, the editing capability in Panopto. As I said, it's an amazing tool, but that doesn't mean you have to use all of the capabilities. If you just want to record your micro lecture and then save it, that's what you should do. You see that little arrow, the down arrow, that's the download, and so you're going to click that to download your presentation to wherever it is that you want to have it, and then you will probably put it up on your learning management system, or make it available to your students some other way. Yeah, Panopto is pretty darn easy. If you need any help with it, they've got lots of instructional videos. In fact, this maybe looks a little bit daunting. It's really not that complicated that you need to go through 100 videos to learn how to do it. I would suggest that you just get started with it, and it's very intuitive. So you should be able to, pretty quickly, figure it out. And of course, if you get stuck somewhere, you've got these Panopto videos, and you probably have a really good resource, from your Center for Instructional Technology or, your IT people. Good luck with Panopto. It is a fantastic tool for recording your instructional videos.